The two finalists for JCPS Superintendent face a lot of questions in public tonight. As part of the selection process, there are 3 events today where the public can hear firsthand how each of these candidates intends to deal with some of the serious problems facing the district.
Wave News reporter David Mattingly watched as candidates handled their first round of questions before the Superintendent Search Advisory Committee.
Yeah, Brian, members of this committee don't get to vote on who becomes the next superintendent, but they did get to ask a lot of questions. They both come from districts with a fraction of the 96,000 students enrolled at JCPS, and both think each is up to the task of solving the district's big problems. H. Brian Earwood left Columbia, Missouri after schools there raised annual performance scores by 16 points.
Our students must feel valued. They must know, hey, we want you here. I don't care if they come to school with certain traumatic experiences or difficulties and so on. But they must know we want you here. Ben
Schuldiner made his mark in Lansing, Michigan by dramatically raising graduation rates.
If there's a neighborhood, if there are schools that are not serving our kids properly, we have to address it. So I think it's both a kind of moral imperative of how we focus our equity, but it's also about the outcomes that actually have to happen. And if that means you got to break a couple of eggs, you got to break a couple of eggs.
Both acknowledge challenges in managing a sprawling and diverse district where learning gaps and transportation shortages are just the beginning of the problems that need solving. Both expressed strong support for the intent of DEI initiatives despite political pressure to end it. And both expressed an eagerness to engage state and metro politicians.
The Metro Council basically said that we're going to take the money from the pilot program for Churchill Downs, and it's a win-win situation. No, it wasn't. That's a win-lose situation. Somebody gets the money and we don't. And so what that says to me is there's a relationship problem with Metro. We've got to make sure that the school district and the government is working lock and step in doing things.
My plan is to be down there, did I say it right, Frankfurt, and engaging with our legislators. They're probably going to hide when they see me coming. Because I'm going to bring them the data, and I'm going to keep it real. And I'm going to ask, are you for helping or for hurting our kids?
Now, what we just saw was one of 3 public Q&A sessions scheduled today. The plan is for the new superintendent to start July 1st. David Mattingly, Wave News.